Ew, tits.
Hey everyone, I'm Areolas.
Doing Robin Hood, the animated one with the fox, the two fox. Wait, is the chick the fox as well as Robin Hood?
She's what they call a vixen. I think that's the term for a female
Oh,
fox.
oh, a vixen, and then what's the term for a male fox?
I think just a fox.
A fox, a fox,
Mm-hmm.
and instead of a foxette, it's a vixen.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Pretty sexy.
All right, when was the first time you've ever watched this movie?
This particular movie, this is the first time I've ever seen it.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Um, Someone requested me to reveal it on Patreon. It was
Yeah.
a furry requested me to watch this.
Really?
In fact, yeah.
That's pretty cool because
Yeah.
I didn't really get furry vibes from this movie.
I mean, I can. It's not supposed to have furry vibes. It's a Disney movie, and during this era, it seems like during a lot of Disney era, during what would you describe, like the 60s, the 70s through maybe the 80s, they've had a lot of animated animal stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And this is part of that era. This is like from the 70s. I don't remember which year. Do you remember?
I'm reading here 1973.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, this movie, it's a 70s movie. It's darker than I would expect a movie now to be made.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I just watched recently two kids movies, Despicable Me 4 and If, and they don't go as dark and adult as this movie does. This movie's about taxes. If you get to the heart and soul of the movie, it's about taxes.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That is what it's all about. Is just like stealing from the rich, giving to the poor.
Mm-hmm.
For taxes. That's it. To pay your taxes. I don't know.
Oh man, so there's Robin Hood. You know, he's doing Robin Hood things. He's stealing from the rich and taking from the poor. And what's interesting, there's the sheriff of Nottingham. First of all, what does Nottingham mean? Is this supposed to be distracting that you don't have ham here at the city? Nottingham. There's no ham here, sir. We don't have any food. Please look away.
I yeah, I'm about to say it's just super poor. And there's nothing there but just work, but no one to buy work or get work done. They just no one has any money to go into its economy of Nottingham.
Yeah, it's all being tooketh from them. Sheriff comes in, is like, "Yo, I hear that you might have a spare change. Nope, you're going to be broke and destitute forever because Prince John wants it, right? And the king is gone. He got hypnotized and fell asleep. Oops."
Yeah, that was a weird throwaway line like, "Oh yeah, we hypnotized him and he's not
That
around."
was really throwaway because, like, I didn't notice it. I didn't notice it the first time watching it. So I was just thinking the entire time, wait, we're okay. So the king is come back. Where did the king go? Why you let his dipshit son take over everything and steal from everyone? Like he just wants more and more and more and more. This Prince John asshole. Uh, how old is he? Do you think?
Prince John
Yeah.
probably seems like in his early 20s or I don't know cuz animals obviously age differently, but he seems to be really crying for his mom all the time and crying just in general. So,
Yeah, it made me think that he was probably thinking, "Oh, I can just take everybody's money because it's what I want."
mhm.
So it also it's a dude, and he didn't have a main, so it leads me to think that he's adolescent at most. as an age.
Hmm. That makes
And
sense.
then
Or a runt or something.
yeah, there's that. Makes me wonder, does he have other siblings? Is it just Prince John, the one?
I think that's it. I don't know. They don't mention any other ones, and they have a lot of characters in this film too. I don't know if they have names for every single one. But you see a lot of differently drawn characters and animals in this
Oh yeah.
cartoon.
Oh man. I remember one scene Robin Hood is like helping these kids out because they're in a bad situation. Robin Hood comes and saves them. And Robin Hood gives his hat and like his bow and arrow to this kid. This kid's like, "Yeah, cool, this is awesome," right? And then he's playing with it and he's showing his friends, and then goes over this really high fence, and it's supposed to be royalty property. Makes me wonder, wait, is just one specific location all nice, and then literally everyone else in the entire city is poor? Like they're the only rich ones?
I believe
It's
so. Yeah.
because like these kids, they're so poor. I feel like there should be more space between them and the rich because the rich would want that.
Hmm.
Uh like it just like Prince John has really ruined things if they're like coming right to his doorstep. He's like really fucked up.
All I can think of is maybe Maid Marian stays in another part of the castle or somewhere else. I don't know, because that was essentially where Maid Marian gets met, which is, I don't know why a female or a vixen is like related to a lion, but sure,
I don't
go
think
with that.
it's not. I don't think it's necessarily like Animal Kingdom, like real world connection, because there's also that chicken too, that
Hmm.
hen rather. It's
Hmm.
female, and so I think it's just workers. She's a maid, and so she's a vixen, but she looks pretty, so that's probably why she was hired. Because you would want to employ the vixen, who is a sneaky fox. You know,
That's
you kind
true.
of would want that. You don't want that on against your enemy. You want that on your team.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
she is
why I
pretty.
think they would hire him. Yeah, she's really pretty.
Yeah, she is real pretty. Even though she's just a like a female version of Robin Hood, but Robin Hood's pretty handsome too, I guess, you
Yeah,
know.
true. I mean, yeah. What's fun? I like seeing her and Robin Hood both have a crush on each other. And it's like, oh, when did you guys meet for the first time? Oh, when you guys were younger? I don't know. I've never really fiended for like a previous crush this hard from childhood into my adulthood like these two individuals are. It makes me wonder, what's the dating pool like? Is there like no other fox or vixen nearby?
It doesn't seem like it. And then I don't know if what rules we're going by too as far as how animals age, because obviously animals age differently. So they could have
Yeah.
just been just 5, 7 years ago. They could have just been little foxes,
Oh
foxettes.
yeah. Yeah, it literally could have been like 2 years or something.
Yeah,
So that makes sense. Like if they're yearning for each other and it's long lost love. Oh, maybe the other one forgot about me. And then oh man, what was it? Oh yeah, they capture Robin Hood's friend. And Robin Hood's like, "Well, I guess I'm going to go try to get him back." But it was a trap actually. But luckily, he overheard them saying the trap that they're laying down on Robin Hood the next day by capturing the friend and just having him in jail, and he's planning on executing him. He's like a church member, like one of the high church people. I don't remember
yeah.
which position. Do you remember?
Friar.
Yeah.
He's a friar, so what is it, Friar Tuck, I think. So he's
Do you
like,
think he's an oil fryer or an air fryer?
no, I think well, he's probably in the kids if he is anything of in the
Oh
religious
god.
sense,
Oh
but
god, okay.
into those mice. But yeah, I would say he is an old friar.
Yeah. Um Man, there's like specific things that I remember about this movie, specific moments. Like Robin Hood gives a bag of coins to these poor old people, like this guy with a cast, and then he puts it in his cast, and then the sheriff comes in and steals it back. And I'm like, no, god damn it, why?
Well, even whenever he steals that one coin that rabbit got for his birthday, and that's he just took it, like, no
Yeah,
remorse, no regret, no anything. It's like, that's the world,
dude.
dude. That's how the
That's
world
so
is.
heartless. Holy shit. Money don't care about your feelings. Oh my god. Okay. Um so yeah, then Robin Hood's like, "All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go with my some other friends. Uh we're gonna get the guards. We got the guards. Hell yeah. And now we're gonna go inside the room of the serpent, who, by the way, is always telling Prince John, hey, Robin Hood's over here. Robin Hood's over here. And Prince John's like, what? Huh? Oh man, I really want to get Robin Hood. How can I get Robin Hood? Let me do an elaborate plan. Let me trick Robin Hood into coming here. But like the serpent's like, well, he's here already. He's never
Yeah,
moment.
no, everyone's always, like, a step behind except the serpent. The serpent, or Sis, whatever his name is, he's, well, yeah, he's the just always, like, aware of, "That's probably Robin Hood. That guy over
Yeah.
there that's suspicious is probably Robin Hood." "What do you
Yeah.
mean? That's just a regular,
This
uh"
is a guy. I don't
yeah.
want to I don't want to confront him at all. And then there's also this the ropes. They throw the ropes, and then they have this pulley system, and then he starts to push down the like tying the money to the rope, and then pushing the rope out through the window, and then there goes the money. The money's being stolen, and Prince John is just there, and he doesn't even wake up until the very last moment. I think the snake wakes up and then tries to alert Prince John, and it's only like a really loud bang of the bed hitting the wall is the only thing that wakes him up. It's the only thing.
What bugs me about this part is they're stealing money. He's stealing the money, right, to give to the poor, but the poor are just gonna
Yeah.
give it back to the kingdom for taxes. So, like, what he should have done is just kill Prince John or King John or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
you're in his bedroom, he's fast asleep. The snake's
You
there,
have the
just kill them
perfect
both.
opportunity. You can do a coup, dude, but he doesn't. He's
Yeah.
Robin Hood. He's not killing Hood.
But it doesn't solve the problem. Like, the money's just gonna go back, and it's like, that's all you're doing is, like, helping
I
them pay their taxes. Like, it's
It
annoying,
is
you know?
really dependent on the next plot point, which is the king comes back
Mhm.
and then he restores order. But you don't know that the king was ever going to come back.
Mm-mm.
So they were just going to steal back the money anyway. Yeah,
Yeah,
like you said.
and, I don't know, I don't know, like, as far as the animation goes, it was all drawn very well. The story
Yeah.
gets to the point where um, they had already rescued Maid Marian, and like you said, they had to, rescue the Friar Tuck, and they got all the money, and yeah, I think they escaped, or Robin Hood was left by himself because he had to rescue that, like, little girl rabbit.
Yeah. And I think he and Maiden got married too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, they
Yeah, and
did
then
it.
that's like the very end.
Yeah, they smashed.
Yeah, do you think they had sex like rabbits or like foxes?
I don't know how foxes have sex,
I
but
don't know either, but I know the phrase.
well, yeah, there's that one rabbit with like all the children, so that's pretty funny that,
Mhm.
obviously she has sex like a rabbit, but
Ha
uh
ha ha. Yeah.
but I'm sure they smashed, and I love the voice of Robin Hood too. That was one of the things I like pointed out in my head. Whoever played this guy, whoever did the voice of Robin Hood was really good with his voice.
Yeah. I just think the first of all, the animation flowing, the way that it's drawn, the motion is
Hmm.
great. Very uh I describe it like water. And there is a lot of emotion behind the drawings, and I think the drawings really came to life in this. Plus the voices, great combo. Felt like
Hmm.
I was watching a world versus just knowing that this is an animated thing somebody made with their hands, you know?
An American animation. I thought it was kind of long, but I was still into the movie. Like that, you had the first problem plot point where, oh, I need to rescue Maid Marian, and then it was like, okay, now I need to rescue all the citizens of Nottingham. So I was appreciative of that. That there were like, it didn't end where you kind of like thought it would. It like continued.
Yeah, there is that. I do think I like how it's not 2 hours long. So anything under 2 hours, I'm like, oh, thank fucking god, it's not 2 or 3 hours long. So I just appreciate it. I appreciate the length.
Well, even at an hour and I think it was like an hour and 27 minutes, I was like, I don't know. I've seen Disney movies. Like, I don't even know if Alice in Wonderland was that long, the original one. It could have been like 47 minutes, right under an hour, I think. But that's just me nitpicking about how long it was. But I mean, it was good.
What would you rate this?
I'd say solid 7. It was again like the story was cool, the voice acting was great, the animation was good. It was a tale as old as time, Robin Hood, and I think they did it pretty well. What about you?
Yeah, I think 7. Seven's a good number. It's what I'd give it as well.
Yeah. No, I think I don't know. They did it pretty justly, I think. The story of Robin Hood, and I enjoyed how at the beginning it was a bunch of animals or that rooster saying, "Oh, this is our story. This is the way we tell it." And it's with animals instead of, you know, people.
Is he saying our like the city of Nottingham?
I think so. That the
Okay,
way the animals tell it. But
that
no,
makes sense.
that's Robin Hood, and I have a little game here
Ooh, games.
for you. I call it Retail Animals, and I'll say just as the story was retold by animals in that story, I have here AI drawings of animals in different retail positions, in
Like
different jobs.
work, like
Yeah,
grocery bagging and
like
clerk and
jobs.
such. Okay.
Yeah, they're employed. So I'm gonna
All right.
so I'm gonna have you guess what the animal is and what his employment is, essentially. I guess
Okay.
I guess that makes sense for this game, sure.
It makes sense. I
Yeah,
guess there's
there,
animals.
there's a reason for it. All right, let's see here. Do you know what animal this is and what his job is?
Uh, hmm. The goose. That's the one
Mhm,
that's white. What? Okay. It's a
mhm.
goose selling. Is this at In and Out specifically?
No, there wasn't any specific. Yeah, you could tell there the with the font. There wasn't any
Yeah.
specific. Oh, wrong. There was there wasn't any specific burger place there.
But it's a burger place.
Yeah,
Fast
but it's
food.
for fast food. What
Quack
is?
food. This is a raccoon committing a robbery. Is this a profession?
Bank robber? I think so. I think people. Frank Abagnale made.
But do
One.
you pay taxes on it?
I think you could
Could?
maybe. Yeah, if you really.
Oh, do you remember the tale of that one ATM robber who was able to get a bunch of stuff from ATMs and was able to do it for like 9 years and then got caught? But I don't remember his name. I just remember the instance.
That does not ring a bell at all.
Okay.
I'm sure I've heard of like ATM theft, but not of that long amount of time, to be able
He
to
wouldn't
do it.
like use a crowbar. He'd probably do some programming on the keypad and
Oh,
it'll
okay.
dispense a bunch of money.
Like in Terminator?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. No, I thought it was like
exactly.
I've seen ATMs where they put chains on them with their truck and they just rip them open like just hardcore like a Neanderthal, That's
Yeah.
yeah, that's one way to do it. What is what
This
is
is
this?
a fox in the army. This
Yeah.
is a terrible helmet design because you could just shoot its ears and its ears go to its brain.
And I don't know what that eye scope is. Like it's right in the middle, so it's just gonna go on his nose rather than on his eye to help him aim. But I love
That's
AI.
true. Doesn't understand concepts or ideas.
I like this one too. What is the animal and what is his profession?
It's a chip in space and it's got a
Yes.
banana.
I don't know why I thought the banana was floating outside the window, but I could tell it's kind of
Yeah, it's
floating inside.
inside.
Yeah, I could see that now. No, chimps are cool. What is this?
It's a cowboy cat. That's cute.
Yeah, I don't know about its boots.
What is
And
the point? Why have one boot that has a paw out and one that isn't a paw?
I don't know. This is AI again, not knowing what it's doing, but I like the setting. The drawing's
Yeah,
cute.
it's cute.
Let's see what I have next here.
It's a mantis in politics.
Yes, that's exactly what I put here, and I don't know why it gave me it in claymation, or almost looks like claymation, and these other little bug reporters.
This is the Bugs movie, actually. This is what it is. This is an exact still, actually.
Let's see this next one.
Hmm. Is that a panda saint?
Pretty close. I put panda as a pope.
Oh, it's a pope.
Yeah,
Okay.
a pope panda.
I was thinking it was in the glass.
Hmm.
So it must have been a while ago. It's been preserved in glass. It's like a historical figure.
I think the pope's a saint, so it is a saint panda.
Okay.
No, I think
Yeah, that
so.
makes sense.
That falls into it. The last one here.
Oh god, this is a horned ram. No, a ram has curly. What the fuck? Uh, uh, curly horns. What the fuck is this? Like a goat? No, it's not a
Mm,
goat. It
no, you're
has.
right. It's a
Oh, it's a
goat.
goat. Oh,
Hmm.
goats have the horns like that.
I think so. Maybe you might be thinking of a sheep.
Oh, maybe. But yeah, that's a goat doing. That does not look like ballerina. That looks like
Hmm.
gymnastics.
Yeah,
Gymnasium.
that's a goat doing gymnastics. Exactly.
He's doing
Exactly.
gymnastics in the gymnasium.
That's exactly what I put. Uh, I love AI. No, that was goat doing gymnastics. I know if anyone wants to see you doing any sort of stretching, on your links they could find you.
You can go check out my daily movie reviews every day at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. YouTube.com/ASC Presents. Request a movie at Patreon.com/ASC Presents. Go check out my spicy links. linktr.ee/Salad. If that's too much, autisticboobs.com.
Great. And you can find me daily at That's All Funny podcast, available anywhere podcasts are available. Just search That's All Funny. I podcast with my buddy Gabe called That's All Kayfabe. We talk about wrestling. Just search That's All Kayfabe. And you can check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Lorenzo Arreola. We have videos like this and Tits and Areolas on its own podcast too if you just want to listen. Check out both of our Patreons. I want to thank everyone for listening. I want to thank the Great Mint Salad for being here. And yeah, y'all take care, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.